And Tank is older. He had the lessons, getting his lessons of what he got to do, take us the rest of the way.
And you pull over. We ain't see Calvin. Yeah. Calvin was there. Okay. Calvin was there. Okay. I think he came a little late, though. I spoke to him.
During Gervonta Davis's recent fight against Lamont Crawford Jr., a leaked audio clip captured a tense exchange between Davis and his trainer Calvin Ford in the corner between rounds as Ford attempted to wipe sweat from Davis's face and offer instructions. Davis interrupted, exclaiming, "You have to stop and listen to me." This moment highlighted a rare public display of frustration from Davis towards his longtime trainer, suggesting possible communication issues during the bout. The incident added to the night's controversies, including a disputed 9th round sequence where Davis took a knee, citing hair grease in his eyes, which was not ruled a knockdown by the referee. Following Tank Davis's recent bout, a notable incident occurred between him and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. As the fight concluded, Ford approached Davis, seemingly attempting to embrace him in a congratulatory hug. However, Davis appeared to sidestep this gesture, moving past Ford to engage with other individuals ringside. This public display of distancing has fueled speculation about potential tensions within the Davis-Ford partnership. The duo's relationship has faced challenges in recent times. Approximately 3 months ago, reports emerged suggesting a professional split between Davis and Ford. In an interview, Ford addressed the situation, stating, "People often fail to comprehend my suffering, my convictions, and my emotions regarding various matters. However, I possess that understanding." Concurrently, Davis offered his perspective on the separation, emphasizing a desire for personal growth and new directions in his career. He remarked, "The fewer people you chill with, the fewer problems you deal with."
Tank don't fuck with Coach Cal. When Tank was walking up, it looked like Coach Cal was about to give him that hug like you always do, and Tank just brushed him off like, "Fuck out of here, nigga." Whoop, excuse me. Fuck out of here, nigga. Now it seems like Coach Cal on point, so you're not paying Tank no mind. And Tank go over here, he go to this nigga, and watch this shit that he do. He gonna lift his jacket up, and like, our conversation is a secret, I don't want him to hear it, type shit. Like, yo, what's up with Coach Cal and Tank? They really don't fuck with each other? Like, what, and he brush him off again, like, don't touch me type shit. Like, you see type shit.
In the fight against Lamont Roach.
In the fight against Lamont Roach, Calvin Ford and Tank Davis's trainer pointed out that Tank didn't take his game to the next level as expected. One of the key issues was that Tank didn't capitalize on opportunities to dominate, and instead allowed the fight to remain competitive. Ford mentioned that Tank historically enjoys inflicting punishment rather than just securing knockouts, but in this fight, he didn't assert himself as much as he could have.
We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. We got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. He thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he wouldn't pick it up.
On the other hand, stepped up and showed his skill, making the fight more challenging. Ford noted that both fighters were taking calculated risks, but Tank didn't push the pace or impose his will in the way he had in previous fights. There were moments where he could have done more to separate himself from Roach, but instead, the fight remained close. Ford seemed to suggest that sometimes a tough fight is necessary to refocus and get back to the level where Tank belongs. Ultimately, Ford acknowledged Roach's preparation and resilience, highlighting that he took shots that would have hurt most fighters. However, the takeaway was that Tank could have done more to secure a clearer victory rather than allowing the fight to be as close as it was.
Just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a pup, as you phrased him, as a boxer and a man, what would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he want to do. I said at the last press conference. Y'all gotta understand, them guys been doing it since they was little. This might energize them again.
Oh yeah. In fact, he backstage right now talking about he want a rematch.
Backstage, you want to go to the gym right now.
Yes, that's what he said. So I think that retirement stuff is out the door.
Yeah, so.
Right here.
Chris Murray, Philadelphia Sunday Sun. I gotta ask this question in the sense that you said, Calvin Ford and for Coach Berry as well, you said before the fight that you wanted to see him take his game to another level. What didn't he do in this fight that that you felt he could have done and whatnot, and pretty much opened the fight up to being a draw?
Well, like I said again, they've been knowing each other since they were little. And Roach, he stepped up for the cause. He stepped up. You know what I'm saying? And again, Tank history. I always sit there and tell you, I don't like knockouts. I like punishment. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes things gotta happen to make you get back to where you belong at. You know what I'm saying? And that was a good, skillful ass fight. Skillful. Both of them would take certain chances, some of them take chances, you know what I'm saying? We seen, it was like we was on a boat, but it was just like this, you know? But it's like, we thought he could have did more.
Thought he could have did more, and hack off to Lamont Roach. You know what I mean? He was prepared.
Yeah.
There were shots that he took that the average person would have went out on. And he took, pretty much Tank was sitting on the uppercut and he threw it and he was able to catch some of those uppercuts. So yeah, you got to give him credit.
Relationship between Tank Davis and his longtime trainer Calvin Ford has recently been a topic of intense discussion among boxing enthusiasts. A notable incident fueling this speculation occurred during a recent fight where Davis appeared to sidestep Ford's attempt at a post-fight embrace, choosing instead to engage with others ringside. This gesture did not go unnoticed, prompting fans and analysts to question the current state of their partnership. Social media platforms buzzed with reactions to this incident. One Twitter user, Nathan Aray, highlighted a significant change in their professional dynamic, stating, "He made Calvin Ford's second trainer, and during the fight, he told him, 'Stop telling him what to do.' I knew it was going to be a bad night after that. Tank without Calvin equals not champion every time. Tank has won a fight. It's been right after Calvin gave him instructions. Trying to be bigger than the program never works." This tweet underscores concerns that Davis's decision to demote Ford might adversely affect his performance in the ring. The duo's bond has been instrumental in Davis's ascent in the boxing world. Ford has been more than just a trainer. He has served as a mentor and guiding figure throughout Davis's career. Any perceived rift between them could have profound implications, not just for their personal relationship, but also for Davis's future performances during Tank. Davis's recent bout against Lamont Roach Jr., a notable incident occurred between Davis and his longtime trainer, Calvin Ford. In the midst of the fight, as Ford attempted to provide guidance, Davis interrupted, asserting, "You got to stop and listen to me." This exchange was captured on audio and quickly circulated, sparking discussions about potential discord within the Davis-Ford partnership. Observers and fans expressed concern over Davis's demeanor. Marcos Veal tweeted, "Tank telling Calvin, 'Listen to me.' It shows disrespect." Such reactions highlight the perceived tension and raise questions about the dynamics between the fighter and his trainer. The incident has led to widespread criticism, with many emphasizing the importance of mutual respect and communication in a fighter-trainer relationship. Davis's public dismissal of Ford's advice is seen by some as undermining the foundation of trust and collaboration that has been pivotal to his success. While the exact reasons behind this exchange remain speculative, it has undeniably cast a spotlight on the internal dynamics of Davis's camp as the boxing community continues to dissect this event. The future of the Davis-Ford partnership remains a subject of keen interest and concern. Ford acknowledged that his role in Davis's career had reached its natural end, stating that he had imparted all the lessons he could. He expressed that Davis had absorbed the necessary knowledge and experiences from their time together, suggesting that it was time for Davis to continue his path independently.